Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Jameson Taillon. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Marcus Semien, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Seager stands in now. There's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and you just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Semien over at first with 1 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pat makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Joc.
Here's Joc Pederson. That's in there. That's strike 1.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Adolis Garcia swings through it for strike 1. Line drive, base hit. Coming around third is Semien. He will score, and the Rangers take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Josh Young. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
The 0-2. Now one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
To the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. And we're back. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, Boog, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one.
Bottom of the first. In half up to hit. On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. DeGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swung on, belted. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Man, I'm telling you, you better have your life insurance policy right. When you challenge the Ivy, there's brick behind that. It's not forgiving at all, but he seemed to be concerned about one thing, and that's making that catch. Nice job.
Kyle Tucker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ball one there. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're level. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Suzuki digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Now fly ball to right center. Carter sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo shot. All even at one apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Evan
Taillon back to work. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. That misses. Ball 1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 out. Base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. In the air, left field, down the line. Happ on his horse.
No,
can't get there.
Ball.
This one lands foul. On the corner for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top of the second. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. That one misses. 1-2 the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here is Marcus Semien. First pitch misses.
Outside.
On the ground to third. Workman. To first. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Dansby Swanson. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Throws to first in time, and Swanson is set down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Nico.
So here's Horner now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7, the seventh
Pete
fielder,
Crow Armstrong now at the plate.
Armstrong.
He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up. Berger makes the catch for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right
baseman.
there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
One ball, no
Gage
strikes.
Workman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Chop to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Cubs, and our score remains 2-1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. And that's in for a strike. Seager in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Fouled off left side. That's down and in.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one ripped. Raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
And now Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Horner over to first. Play is made. 2 out. 2 outs. Base is empty. And the batter down, Jock Peterson.
Designated hitter, Jock.
Just off the inside edge. Two out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They lead it 2-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya.
Umpire.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
0-2 curve right there.
One ball,
Hitter
2 strikes.
kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That's outside. And the count is even, 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ian Happ, the next to hit, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. On the ground to short, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and a run scores on the double play. Stepping in,
Now
Michael
batting,
Busch.
the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Langford squeezes it. That is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers 2. Start of the 4th, digging in, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's
and a swing and a miss. They get 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Young, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. fouled off. He was late. And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
One down, base is empty. There's a high chopper. Swanson whips it to first on the run.
He's out of there.
Nicely done for the out.
The center fielder, number 32, Evan.
Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Went down on strikes his first time through. Foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Workman brings it in, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers 2. New pitcher on here, Shawn Armstrong.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first, and Swanson is set down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Nico Hoerner.
Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a swing and a miss. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
That's hard hit on the line. Garcia makes the play, and that is that. And the Cubs are down in order, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, top 5, Jon Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jake Burger. Taillon back to work. In for a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. Out to short, Swanson. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Time, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Check swing, called strike.
Ball.
In the air, out towards left center. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. Now it's Marcus Semien. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Semien.
And that's outside.
That's out.
This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Laser could be trouble. Simeon on the way to third. Coming home. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Back-to-back base hits. Great hands on that swing.
Wyatt.
Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling. Really important at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. That's a strike. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Rangers get one on the RBI double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Robert
Now
Garcia.
pitching for the Rangers, number 62, Robert.
And now it's
Garcia.
switch hitting third baseman Gage
Leading
Workman.
off
0
for
for
the
1.
Cubs,
He grounded out
the
in his
third
first
baseman,
at bat.
Yay! Workman.
Swing and a chopper out to short, and it gets by him. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Worked to walk at his first trip to the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Some
0-1.
activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Webb preparing to come on if needed. Milner, the lefty, warming up as well. Comes up empty.
With 2 strikes, may see some
0-2.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch misses.
1-2.
Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And next for the
left
Cubs,
fielder, number
Ian
8,
Happ.
Ian
Both 2 in this
Happ.
one. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty
0-2.
sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. And his hot hitting continues.
Now
Kept
back,
him in the yard
the
that
designated
time, but
hitter,
all he's doing now is
Seiya
passing the baton, and everything
Suzuki.
seems to get started around this guy.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
In the air to left center. And that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. Top of the 6th inning. And now Jack Peterson. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's all for Jameson Taillon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Pitching for the
Porter
Chicago
Hodge
Cubs,
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
number 37, Porter Hodge.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. So a change being made at first base. The pinch runner for the Rangers, Ezekiel Duran. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Good job to fight that one off. Left field. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one found hard the other way. Duran stands at first with one out. Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's two down. Evan Carter will hit next.
The center fielder, Evan Carter.
In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. He's got it, and that's the third out. Rangers lead one, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jacob Webb.
Jacob Webb.
Michael Busch
Leading off
digs in
for
now.
the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Makes the grab, one away. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
One down, runner at first. Here's Nico Hoerner, 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. One out. Runners at first and second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by and elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is the inning. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and rock your cards out. Don't push the luck, don't use the money.
Here at Wrigley Field, now here is Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
Yeah, that's
That
too
missed.
high.
That's a ball.
And fouled off. And a count 1-2. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
He
wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Go ahead run on base. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one popped up. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Semien, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here comes Corey Seager. And that one fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And that's the 3rd out. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now, Miguel Amaya. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one the other way. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Happ swings through it for strike 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Langford on the move to the gap. Brings it in. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tucker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
This guy's got good power with 1 swing. He can win it for him.
Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Three and 2. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
2 outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs leave 1. Score remains tied at 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Hodge back to work. Right side. And there's 1 down. Now a move being made at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
Ezekiel Duran in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Porter Hodge will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Presley.
Ryan Presley.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first in time. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Out number 3. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Obi Milner.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Runner in scoring position, no outs.
Number 8.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Smith.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone. 2 on, 1 out. And now, Nico Hoerner. Up the middle, base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cubs walk it off and win it 4-3.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
And the final score here, 4-3. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.